Hi, welcome. This video covers 12 myths about menopause. It's always been a rather hushed topic, but things are changing and new information and chatter are surfacing. But just like a game of telephone, some of the information has gotten skewed along the line and there are certain beliefs that are not completely factual. Here are a dozen of those menopause myths and the truths behind them. Number 1, if you're under the age of 50, you're too young for menopause. I believe this myth started in part because well-meaning individuals and many doctors are not considering perimenopause, the years leading up to menopause when the ovaries are starting to pack up shop and periods are getting ready to go for good. The average age for menopause is 51, but that doesn't factor in perimenopause. So if we do the math and add about 5 years plus or minus, because we're all different, that gives us an age range for menopause of about 46 to 56. Perimenopause can begin up to 10 years before menopause, putting the age of onset for perimenopause at 36 to 46, which means if you are in your mid-30s or older, you are not too young. Myth number 2, feeling pain in menopause is not normal. The truth is there are always many reasons for any symptom, and it is important to work with your doctor to rule out those other reasons. But menopause is also a cause for pain. A PubMed analysis brought to my attention from a post by Dr. Haver shows that 71% of perimenopausal women experience some degree of pain, which actually might just put pain above hot flashes on the list of symptoms. With decreasing estrogen comes a loss of collagen, which affects all of the muscles, bones, tendons, ligaments, and skin, and can bring about pain. So if your doctor can't pinpoint the source of your pain, it just might be menopause. Number 3, perimenopause begins when cycles start changing and skipping. While there are a number of women who only consider and notice perimenopause when their cycles begin to act up, there are many other women who experience a long list of other symptoms well before their periods start shifting. So if you notice a list of weird and wonderful symptoms but you're still getting a monthly period, it can still be perimenopause. The next myth, menopause just causes night sweats, hot flashes, and cycle changes. In fact, there are 100 possible symptoms that can appear and cycle in and out from perimenopause straight through to postmenopause. Focusing on hot flashes and night sweats often cause women to fear that they are seriously ill because they develop a list of symptoms and they're told that those symptoms cannot possibly be caused by menopause because menopause doesn't cause those symptoms, or menopause is not even brought up as an option. It's important to see your doctor with any new or worsening symptom, but just know that if he does not find a cause or give you any answers, you just might have menopause to thank. Myth number 5, if you have a hysterectomy, you won't experience menopause. It is true that you won't experience the natural tapering off of your cycles, but if you're one of those lucky ladies that would have had symptoms in perimenopause and postmenopause, you will likely still have those symptoms with or without a uterus. If you keep your ovaries, you will experience perimenopause just without the chaotic period drama. If you don't keep your ovaries, you will be immediately thrown into postmenopause, which can be a jarring experience and cause symptoms rather quickly, which is why the doctors try to keep at least one ovary, if at all possible. Number 6, perimenopause only lasts a short time until periods stop. As I mentioned earlier, perimenopause can start up to a decade before menopause hits. That means it can drag on for up to 10 years. The good news is, the average age for perimenopause is only 4 years. Myth number 7, menopause symptoms last forever. The truth is there are some women that do continue to struggle with a few annoyances and discomforts in postmenopause, but there are many other women that don't. And often symptoms ease up or even disappear when chaotic hormones settle down. Next, menopause doesn't cause weight gain. While it is possible to work hard to minimize weight gain in menopause, shifts in estrogen and cortisol do cause an increase and redistribution of weight in midlife, typically around the midsection. Number 9, menopause only causes physical symptoms. This could not be further from the truth. Menopause affects both physical and mental well-being, and often the mental shifts are far more bothersome and life-changing. Mood swings, anxiety, depression, and personality changes can all occur. It goes without saying that any mental health concerns should be discussed with your doctor because they can greatly affect quality of life. Number 10, the menopause experience is pretty standard across all women. In truth, every menopausal transition is as unique as the woman experiencing it. There will be shared symptoms, feelings, and coping strategies among women, and connecting with other menopausal women is extremely helpful. But no, just because one woman has a certain experience or symptom does not mean that you will. Next, if you want to get rid of symptoms and feel normal again, just take HRT. I hear this daily, and it's not entirely true. There are a select few that will feel wonderful and all of their symptoms will just melt away. But for the larger majority of women, HRT is not a cure-all. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of benefits to hormone replacement, and if you're able to use it, it's worth trying. But there are women that continue to struggle with symptoms while using HRT. Myth number 12, in postmenopause, the body no longer produces sex hormones. In fact, your body has a much lower amount of those hormones when you're past the reproductive years, but it does still continue to produce them in smaller amounts. If you can think of other menopause myths I haven't shared, or you're wondering if something you've been told could be a myth, share in the comments. I wish you all health, happiness, and peace of body and mind, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.